was said, this is simple, but it's complicated, and it's all a matter of looking up, they say.
Hi everybody, as you could see, I'm not that of a lousy lesbian because I at least had 2 stereotypes who fit. But yeah, I can joke about it, but stereotyping and stereotypes can be harmful. We all know stereotypes and we all use them. Everybody knows the dumb blonde, macho Hispanic, the tough guys and emotional women. Stereotyping is often seen as generalization or classification, but it's a different process. Stereotyping is supporting power relations. It's defining someone as other, as not normal, and therefore inferior to the one who's doing the othering. Stereotyping concerns ideas about what is natural or normal. It is used to preserve the boundaries of normality. Normality implicates order or gives guidance to how people are supposed to act. It is a concept from the Enlightenment. From then on it became important that people were living up to set norms. But nothing is normal by itself. People decide what is normal and what's abnormal. So, where do stereotypes come from? Stereotypes are founded in a culture. To participate in a culture means learning and accepting what a culture believes about one's own and other groups. Stereotypes are often socially transmitted. We learn them through our parents, other family members, friends, school, and the media. It is not always about what is said, but also about what has not been said. People behave according to social rules and make sure they fit their behavior to their situation and the possibilities. This behavior is seen as characteristic for the group as a whole, and the stereotype is born. When somebody is behaving like one would expect, like behavior which suits the group, we forget the social pressure to behave accordingly to one's group. So people who are stereotyped are going to behave like the stereotype, which confirms for the people stereotyping, their stereotype is true. This process will make the stereotype stronger and stronger, so it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the stereotypes are going to be the thing everybody knows. But where did the stereotypes of homosexuals come from? Who decided the heterosexual norm? To find the answer we have to look into history. Before the Enlightenment, homosexuality, or other terms used for it, was about behavior. And that made that homosexuality went from doing something wrong to being wrong. The way people thought about homosexuality depended on the frame of reference in that era. First, it was seen as a sin because of the influence of the church on society. Then it was seen as a disease. And now it is seen as a sin, a disease, and an abnormality, and homosexuals are a discriminated minority. I think it's very weird that an idea about a nuclear family of a man, woman and children and the civilization of sexual behavior can take place in a short amount of time, but it's already taken years to turn that around. The heterosexual norm is firmly seated in our cultural beliefs. The normality. The powerful group who can make groups who differ from the norm as other. With stereotyping and all. Next week I'm going to talk about the effect of stereotyping and stereotypes on the self. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something from it. If you have questions or remarks, just leave them in the comments. I would love if you did. And yeah, thank you for watching and I hope to see you next week. Bye.